So what's next? Dana White told us basically that a while ago. He told us that the winner of Stipe versus Francis, which is now Francis, is going to face John Jones, and I think that's going to happen. But I don't think it's going to happen next. The reason why is, first of all, the matchup between Stipe and Francis is 1-1 now. To go over their heads, or like Stipe, and try to make a matchup against Francis and John Jones might be killing off any momentum that Stipe will have now and probably in the future. He's 38 years old. If you give the matchup to John Jones, what does Stipe do? Does Stipe go on and fight another contender? Does he wait it out like he did back when DC won the championship? So what Stipe did previously was he lost to DC, and then he basically held out and did not fight and refused and demanded that the only time that he will come back would be to challenge DC for the title. I don't think Stipe has the time to do this though. Maybe Stipe retires. Maybe Stipe says, you know what, I'm gonna hold out. If they don't give it to me, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go away. I'm happy. I have a family that's continuing to grow. I've accomplished everything that I needed to accomplish. Do I really want to fight Francis for the third time again? Or the other option is go fight like another contender. Who he has to go through guys like Rosenstrike. You would have to go through guys like Derek Lewis. Does he really want to go and do that? So what's left? So you either make the matchup, the rematch for Stipe versus Francis, or you go and do the John Jones. Yes, the John Jones match might garner more attention than the rematch between Stipe and Francis, but at the same time, I don't know what the rush is for that matchup. John Jones hasn't fought for a very long time. The last time he fought was against Dominic Cruz, and who knows how long ago that was. I think it was a year plus now. So does it really matter if John Jones has to wait another, say, 6 months, 7 months? Maybe not, but the UFC is going to have a decision to make. They might potentially be killing off Stipe's career. Maybe they're okay with that. Maybe they believe that Stipe has done the most that he could potentially do in the UFC. I know Dana White doesn't have the best relationship. I'm sure they have a working relationship where they're cordial with each other, but they aren't on the best of terms. If you remember, Stipe had his coach put the belt around him after he won it against, I think, DC. I forget who it was, but there was talk about how Stipe doesn't dislike Dana or anything like that. He just was saying that he respects. He wants respect from the UFC, and maybe this is the end of the road. But I would preferably myself. I want to see a rematch between Stipe and Francis. Let John Jones gain some more weight. let him put him another 10-20 pounds for all I care. But I think that fight can hold off. Leave that fight for now, Francis versus John Jones, and let's just have this trilogy. They both won one fight each. It's fair. You did it with DC. You had one fight each. Let's just not waste time and just do what is probably best for the UFC heavyweight division. I don't know how exciting the idea of John Jones versus Francis would be afterwards, after it happens. Like what? Sorry, let me rephrase that. What happens after John Jones versus Francis? What is the biggest matchup after that? Francis has beat pretty much everybody in the heavyweight division already, and that basically leaves us with John Jones. What does John Jones do in the heavyweight division? Who knows if he can even beat Francis right now? I'm not very confident in John Jones beating Francis after seeing that performance.